Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen. If you enjoy my content, please make sure that you join us. Would love to have you. So on today's video, I'm doing my monthly reset and we're doing the August reset. So on the video that I posted on Sunday, which I later had to take down during the week for a lot of reasons that were tabled before me, I had to take it down. On that video, you realize that I was very vulnerable, and that was the intention, just to bring you in terms of where I've been, mentally. And I appreciate each and everyone that took the time to comment under that video, even though I did not get the time to respond back to you because I had to take the video down. But I saw those comments. I saw you guys encouraging me, giving me the love and support. I truly appreciate it. Now, as you saw that there on that video, I did speak a bit about my work, even though I do not mention names, because obviously I have to be professional and I have to be ethical. You do not just go around speaking about an organization for no particular reason. It's just not good ethically. So I know my code of conduct. I know ethically. I know what ethics means, and I know how to apply those when it comes to just how I carry myself outside. And that is why I do not like wearing branded clothes for work, because I feel like once I'm outside of work, I do not want to then be the image of work. That is why I never tell you guys where I work. And even when I appreciate people that even when they know, they keep it to themselves. They don't talk about that on the comment section. I appreciate that, because my content is separate from my work life. What I do at work is something else. What I do on this platform is something else. But what I'm realizing is that the two are starting to entangle, because obviously we're talking about this human being here who still has to show up at work and must also show up here. And so obviously there will come a time whereby they do get tangled. And so on that video, I was being vulnerable, just sharing my state of mind. I was advised to take it down, for a lot of reasons. So I had to take the video down. So I appreciate each and every one of you, though, that commented on that video. So on today's video, I'm going to take you guys through my goals for August. I'm also going to take you guys through my budget, and then the portion of me cleaning the house, which I did last week. And I wanted to post that video on Wednesday. I could not do that because I've been so swamped with work, such that when I get home, I'm always exhausted. So I can't edit during the week. It's really difficult. So I'm going to add that part after we do my budget, and then I'm going to take you guys through the cleaning portion of this video, and then we are going to close this video off. Without wasting any further time, let us get into it. I have my journal right here, and this is my every cent financial journal that I designed and was for sale from 2023 November up until March 2024. I've started working on the journals, and I've decided that I'm not gonna date these journals this year for 2025. Definitely not gonna date them. I've been trying to find a way that I can do that without them dated, and I think I finally found a plan. So I'm looking forward to just designing them and working on them, and getting that first copy and then putting them up for sale. I'm looking forward to that. So let us get into it. When it comes to my monthly goals, I've got two categories for this month. I've got financial goals and business goals. I do not have personal goals because I just feel like, who are we kidding? And also I just don't know when it comes to my personal goals. I'm just not there yet. What I've realized, what I've tried to do, especially considering the video that I posted last week, you realize that there's a lot of reflection that happened on that video. But what I've learned to do is just to pace myself and give myself grace in a lot of things. There's certain things that I will not be able to get to because of just where I am in life in terms of being exhausted and just not having the energy to pour into a lot of things that happen in my life. And so personal goals right now are just things that are not really a concern for me right now. The most important thing is for my finances and my business. Those are things that I really want to focus on this month. When it comes to my financial goals, by the way, I'm looking at my journal. Let me hold it up also. So when it comes to my financial goals, the first goal that I have here says hit 70K on my emergency fund. Currently on my emergency fund, let's go on my phone. Okay, so this is my portfolio. You can see right there, there's no important information that I feel like I need to hide there. Nah, it's fine. That's where we are right now. That's where I am right now. I'm on 63,000 63k. Yeah, I had to withdraw from my emergency fund in July because I needed money to pay for my website. It was time for me to pay for my annual subscription for the hosting of my website, and I didn't have that money on my business, so I had to quickly take money from my emergency fund, of which I didn't mind, because that's the whole point of my emergency fund, to cover me on things that come up and that are very important to me, and be able to pay for those things. So I had to withdraw from there. So right now we are at 63k, and I want to get it to 80k. I want to get it to 70k. So I want to get it to 70k. So that's my goal this month. That's one of my biggest goals this month, because my goal actually is to end this year with 100k on my emergency fund. And then I need to do e-filing, you guys. I haven't done my e-filing for my personal income, so I need to do that this month. So I'm going to prioritize that. What I'll do is, one of these days during the week, I'm just going to do it first thing in the morning when I get in the office. I'm going to call through SARS because I've forgotten how it's done, the e-filing. I'm just going to call through them and then get someone to guide me through it like they did last year. And then, so those are my financial goals. That's my plan. And I'm hoping that I'm able to hit 2 of these goals. It's not a lot of goals, it's just these 2 things that I feel like financially are things that I need to get going on. Like, it's very important that I must do. And then let's get to my business goals. For my business goals, I want to order the packaging boxes, and I want to do that on the 16th of August. I'm giving myself a date, so I'm waiting for when I get paid for me to be able to do this. When I take you through my budget, I'll talk further about this, and also why am I putting that here. And it's also on my personal budget, not on my business budget. I actually do not have a business budget because my business is broke. Not funny. Okay, be serious. Yeah, I don't have a business budget because there's no money to budget. There is no money to budget, you guys. Anyway, I need to get on top of my business finances, you guys, because it's just not it. Like, I need to get on top of that. So for now, I'm just going to be using my personal income to cover a lot of my business cost, because we are currently there. And then, so that's my goal. I want to order those boxes because, as you know, I said on that video, but I know that some of you guys may not have watched that video because I had to take it down quickly. I'm going to be releasing, let me do this. Let me just do this. I'm coming back. These are the binders. And by the way, let me put my mic here. So I've got 2 colors. I've got the black color, and then I also have, let me put my mic up. So I've got the brown color, which is like it's leather, and it has this crocodile skin, as you can see, or is crocodile or snake skin, yeah, something like that. And then I've got the black color. So this is the black, this is the brown. I definitely love both colors. And it also goes with the colors that I already have for the wallets, the other small wallets. So inside, when you open it like this, and then this is what it looks like. You've got the card section here, and then you've also got a space here to put your things, and then you also have a space there, and it has a pen holder there. It also has another pen holder there. So that's the brown one. And then this is the black one. As you can see, you open it like this, and then it has the card sections here, space here, same thing with the brown one, and then a space there, pen holder here, and then another pen holder up here as well. So these are the 2 products that I'm going to be releasing on my website, and I'm definitely going to be creating a waiting list because I don't want to put this up for sale. I'm definitely going to be creating a waiting list because I don't want to put this up for sale yet, because I do not have packaging for them in terms of when you place your order, what is the state that you're going to receive your order in. I don't just want to put these in random packaging. And also I don't have the time right now to sew the dust bags, of which also they are not good when it comes to protecting my packages, the dust bags. And so I'm going to be ordering boxes on Shein. I've already put the boxes on my cards, check the sizing and everything. And so once I've placed the orders, once I've placed my order for Shein, I'm going to put up a post regarding a waiting list to buy these. A waiting list to buy these. Then you will be once I know that the boxes are here, then I will notify the people that will be on the waiting list that they can go ahead and buy these. And by the way, I ordered only 20 because I felt like, okay, I've never had these on my website. I didn't want to go head in and order a lot. I wanted to order enough to say, this is what I've got, and then see the traction, see if people are interested. And if the interest is there, I'm definitely going to order more. But for now, I've started with 20. So if you want to make sure that you grab these and the envelopes as well, because I do have the envelopes that I make, you guys, that are punched. I'm definitely going to do a different video for when I get paid and do my cash stuffing, which I'll post separately as an announcement to say that you can join the waiting list. And then on that video, I will show you how I'm setting up mine using the standard envelopes that I have on my website currently with the punched holes, because I do have those. So I just wanted to show you that so that I don't talk about something that you do not see. So those are going to be coming on my website very soon. And then I want to budget for a photo shoot, you guys. I realized that as much as my website is okay, but it's just all over. The photos that I have aesthetically, like the others, they're in different color and all stuff like this, they're just not uniform. So I want to do a photo shoot. I want to book an Airbnb in either Sentin or Waterfall. I want to book an Airbnb for a day, or for just one day, and also book a photo what is this, a photographer, Utabo, the one that used to photograph my images for my photos for my magazine when I used to have a digital magazine. So I'm definitely going to be hitting him up to just help me with the photo shoot. So I need to budget for that, even though right now I do not have in my income, my normal personal income, I don't have the funds to be able to do that. But I'm planning to say, when I get paid from a brand deal that I'm working on, I'm going to take a portion of that and then put it aside for that photo shoot. When I get paid again in September for my personal income, I'm going to top it up, and then I can have my photo shoot close to the end of September during the holidays there, during the school holidays there, because I really just want to upgrade my website. And also it's going to help me to just have photos for my social media platforms as well as my media kit that I send to brands as well. So I'm definitely going to be having a photo shoot, so I need to plan for that. I need to budget for that. And then the last one that I have here is I want to plan out, let me put it up here, I want to plan out my intro pages for my 2025 journal, which is this one, by the way. So I want to plan out my intro pages. I've decided that I'm not, as I said, I'm not gonna date my journal this year in 2025 because I realized that because of that, I could not have the journal for sale during the year, because I was worried that if you buy the journal in May, you would have lost January to April. You will not be able to use that. So it becomes a waste. Then it's like, what's the point of buying the journal? So I don't want to have them dated so that a person can buy them throughout the year. And I know that I do not have to push for them to all be sold out. I know that I can just have them, a few that are available during the year for people that do discover me and do want the journal, so that they are able to buy it. And so there is the reason why I'm not going to date them. I'm also going to work on a planner for personal side now, not finances, because this covers finances. I want this journal to focus solely on finances. And my idea of this journal for 2025 is to have it be a journal, but also half journal, half book. I have to find a way to do that because I feel like I have so much to say, but I'm not ready yet to write a book. And so I want to put it in my journal. So maybe the first few pages, like maybe 2 pages of that month or of that month, even though I'm not going to date it, but the intro page should be educational, should be somehow enlightening, but in a book format. And then after that, we have the planning pages in terms of the goals, the financial goals, the budget as well, the overview, and then we start the new month. So that's my thinking around it. I really just want to have it because I enjoyed having little sayings like I have here, even though you won't see, but in the beginning here it does say budgeting is a process of giving your money a name. This allows you to understand where your money is going. So I want to have at least 2 pages that are more so on that are written work where you can just read, be inspired, beginning of a new month, and then you can start planning for that new month. That is it when it comes to my goals. That is my financial goals, my business goals. That is it. So now we're gonna go straight and look at my budget. I'm gonna talk you through my budget. I'm not gonna just talk about it like this where you see nothing. I'm actually gonna take you to my desk, my workstation. We're gonna go over my income, my savings, my debt, my expenses, and then we're gonna come back here and then I'm going to intro you to the cleaning section, and then we're gonna close off this video. So let us get to my working station and then let me take you through my budget. I'm gonna start first with this page and then we're gonna get to my expenses. So when it comes to my income for work, that is my first and my big income. I don't normally put that here because I just feel like I don't want to publicize that here on social media. For YouTube, because you guys are the reason why I get YouTube income, definitely I do share that. So YouTube income is, for this month, I've noticed that it has went down because of my posting and all the stuff and other stuff that I may not understand, but I'm just gonna budget 2,000 with hopes that it's going to be more, at least 2,300 to 2,400. I'm crossing my fingers on that, and obviously I need to put in the work. And then my other income is basically other income that I get. It's 4,240. And then we get to my savings. And then when it comes to my savings this month, as I said, I want to max out. I want to get to 70K on my emergency fund. And so for this month, I am going to be putting away 8,000 towards my emergency fund. And normally, I would have loved for this to be 10K, but because of all the things that I'm going to be spending money on, as you will see as we get along on my expenses, you realize that I really need to prioritize certain things, especially for my business. So that is why I had to put it down to 8,000 this month and not 10,000. And then my education fund, this is the education fund for my daughter, which I keep on frank. So that is 1,100 every month. It's a non-negotiable. That money must go towards that. And then there's Stockfell, which is 1,000. That is the fees for 2020. Those are the fees for 2025. And then I've got a solution fund, which is 2,000. A solution fund is just 2,000, and this I know I never have it fully funded, my solution fund, but it's just good to have some money there because there are definitely things that come up in the month that I might find that I need money on, even though right now it's really non-existent because of all the expenses that came up in July. July was like it required a lot of money, so I want to start building my solution fund up again. We are done with my savings. The total of that would be 12,100 total of that. And then we've got my debts. So on my debts, I've got the MTN contract, and that is 930. Now, the reason why this thing does not really bother me that much is because this phone is paying for itself. I use my phone largely for my business as well as social media content creation. And so like right now, as we're filming this, I'm filming on my phone and not my camera. And when I work with brands and I film reels, I use my phone. I use my phone basically for content creation. Yeah, I feel like it does pay. It has paid off itself because of the money that I've made so far since beginning of the year up until now. I do think that I want to eventually just take the money, the sum of money, and just pay it off. I just have to figure out which month am I going to be able to do that, especially now that we're drawing to the end of the year. A lot of things that I need to start putting in place just to make sure that my finances are secured leading up to December. But this does not bother me. As I said, my phone pays for itself. And then now let's get to my expenses. When it comes to my expenses, This is what it looks like. For the first one is water, electricity rates and levies. This month, guys, for my water and electricity, I paid 1,720, and that is because I'm billed after I've used the water and electricity. Then I get my bill. So last month, when the schools were closed, my mom was here, my sister's my sister's daughter was also here, and so I think our usage when it comes to water and electricity, plus it was also it's winter, our usage for water and electricity went up quite extensively, and so as a result I paid close to 2,000, which I've never paid for water and electricity. Normally my bill for water and electricity is around 1,000 or less than that. And also with the hikes as well, I think that's also why I paid so much. And so I had to take into consideration for that this month I just paid 1,700, and for the money that I had put aside to pay for water, electricity and rates and levies. I could not get to rates and levies. I will pay for that rates and levies when I get paid, and then when I get that payment from a brand collaboration, then I'm gonna substitute that money for here for the following month, because then for the following month. And then I've got my insurance, which is 1,220. That is staying the same for now. And then I've got my weekly allocation, which is 5,400. Then it's petrol, which is 1,500. Rain, which is 600. Fam, guys, if you know of any good, like I mean good when I say good, like fast Wi-Fi that is less than 600 rands, that does not have a contract. That is very important. It must be fast. It must be fast. It must not have contracts. I don't want to sign any contracts. I don't want to have to get into a binding contract for Wi-Fi. Actually, I don't like getting into binding contracts. So if you use Wi-Fi where there's no contract and the internet is very fast, and you are paying less than 600 rands per month, please let me know. Hit me up in the comment section so that I can look that up, and then maybe I can consider applying for that one, because 600 rands right now, I just feel like it's not that high. But if there's an option that is lesser than 600 rands that is just as good, I might as well take that, né? So hit me up in the comment section and let me know if you've got a better option than this one. And then I've got Netflix, which is 200 rands. And then I have funeral cover, which is 500 rands. Life cover, which is 250. School, this covers for aftercare cost as well as just money to just have. Like right now on her envelope, we have around 150, just as money to say if there are any activities that come up, we take from this money. So that's the money for school. And then this is iCloud subscription or business, and it's 800 rands. And I know it may look like it's a lot. It is a lot, but it's because I have realized that I have a lot of business subscription. I have, besides my iCloud subscription, but all of these things, most of them, they take from my iCloud account. So it's good for managing it, because then I know that there's just one place where I can see it, where it takes from. So how this thing works, how this thing is broken down is that I've got my iCloud, the normal one, which is the space, and then the music. Those are the two things, and then the rest I've got Canva in there. I've got Canva. I've also added Prime. I added Prime for it's 80 rand, so I added that. There's also a subscription that I like. I have so many business subscription, guys. Like, okay, ManyChats is the one that I used recently on the recent post that I did on Instagram that spoke about the money cheat sheet, and I said people must comment later. The other side, where there's this system that you use whereby you do not have to go and comment on in every single comment and reply to it. You don't have to do that. It does it automatically. You just have to set it up. So for that, I have to pay for it. So there's that. There are other subscription for my business, which I need to actually just get a grips on. There's also the subscription for for music that I use on my videos. And so normally this I was not budgeting for it before for a long time because my business was able to cover this. But with the way that my business has been so slow in terms of I haven't been releasing anything, I haven't been publicizing my products, I haven't been saying anything really about my product about my business that much, and as a result this has affected a lot of my income for my business. And so I can't cover this cost from my business when there is no money in my business. So I'm going back to how I used to do it last year, where I was budgeting for it from my salary. Then when things pick up again, then I won't have to budget for this, but for now I have to budget for this. So I just put 800 rands as an estimate. I think it is going to be more though, because majority of the subscription, they are dollars. Yeah, they're in dollars. And then Shein order, I've got 2,000 here. This is not a personal order, this is a business order. So as you know, I said that I'm going to be launching the cash binders, the new cash binders on my website. And I realized that as much as I want to show you that here and say, oh guys, you can go buy it, I can't, because I don't have packaging for it. So I need to buy boxes. I need to procure boxes, wrapping paper and stickers, so that I can package it nicely and make sure that when it arrives to you, it is still intact. And so I've already put in it's already in the cart. It's less than 2,000. It's already in the cart. I just need to get the money. As soon as I get paid, I'm going to buy these so that they can arrive to me as quickly as possible. And then I will then say, okay, these are available for sale. And then me here, I put in brackets, depend on funds availability, even though it says avail. It's obviously because of space. I'm putting 500 rands, even though right now with everything, when I topped everything up, when I added everything up, it is still within my budget in terms of my expected income or my projected income. But still, if there are other things that do come up that I feel like, oh, I need to be reprioritizing, this is gonna be that fund that I'm gonna have to sacrifice, not because it's not important, but because it will depend on other things that are coming up that I feel like, okay, I do need to prioritize that other thing. So for now, this is how my budget looks. So that is it. Let's go back to where we were. Now that we're done with my budget, let us go and clean this house. Now I cleaned this house last week, but I'm gonna add that portion here because I did not get the time to edit that video separately and have it up. And also I realized that it's actually very short. If I had edited that, it was going to be about 8 minutes. So I'm gonna put that here on this video, show you what I did to just reset my house, even though I was doing it as a clean that I had not done after a very long time. So there was a lot of moving things out, and also my partner helped a lot when it comes to washing our carpet. So he took that to a place where they wash carpets, and it's nice and it's squeaky clean. So I appreciate him for that. Really appreciate him. I was so reluctant because I was just like, oh, I don't feel like it, but he pushed and said, no, we are washing this carpet, so there's a lot of cleaning that happens, even though I did not take you through all the cleaning, like in my bedroom, my daughter's bedroom, and the bathroom. But the rooms that I felt like I could film in there, those are the ones. And also I ran out of battery, so I could not film everything that I was doing, but I did a lot of cleaning. So that is it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's been a while since I've had to put together these are one of my favorite videos to shoot. I don't know why I haven't been doing them in the past few months, but definitely going to be doing another one in September, because now we are planning for December. And I remember someone asked me, said, what is the December fund, on my previous video that I had to take down. A December fund, guys, is basically a sinking fund for December. December is a month that I spend a lot of money on, and I've realized that if I don't plan for it, then my December becomes a disaster, and that means also I have to dip into my salary to spend for December, and I do not like that. So what I do is I save for it in advance. That way, by the time we get to December, I've got a fund for it. And also in December, since last year, I decided that I hire out a car. So then I know that when we come from here, we fly down to KZN, then from KZN at the airport in Durban, it's not even in Durban, but in King Shaka, I then I take a car, then I will use that car for the entire holidays at home, then bring it back when I'm coming back to Gauteng. So that requires a lot of money to do. And so that is why I prioritize making sure that I'm putting away money for December. So with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you liked any part, please comment down below. Definitely this one is not going to be taken down, it's not going to be taken down. So I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you on the next one. Please take care of yourselves. Bye.